Hello. Test, test, test. Hello, hello. Okay, I think that first ad break is over, right? Even though I said it for 3 minutes, it's only for 1 minute. So I'm good. Cool, cool, cool. In that case, let's go ahead and dive on in, shall we? Ready? 3, 2, 1. Whoa! Whoa. Oh, my wire. Hi, everyone. Hello, hello. I'm Babinka Bear, artist historian, art historian, and Sunbear PNGTuber. And Toge, hello, hello. Thank you for the raid. Hello. Okay, let's give you a shout out. Oh, people are already getting their stickers. Hello. I was in your stream, Toge, right up until like I think 15 minutes before I had to go on. That game looks so satisfying. Thank you for shouting them out. Thank you, thank you. Was that? Yeah, Matthew. Thank you for shouting them out. Cool. Ooh, everyone's filing on in. Hello. Hello, hello. You know what? Let me go ahead and put some music on. We'll put some music on and then we'll say hi to everyone and then we'll get started with some traditional art. It's looking kind of blurry. I wonder if I should turn my lights on. It's still sunny outside though. So let's see, let's see. Okay. What are we listening to? I was listening to some vaporwave earlier for a very specific reason other than the fact that I always listen to vaporwave, but I've also been listening to Kendrick. Like, I've also been listening to Not Like Us like on repeat. So, yeah, let's start off with vaporwave. If we feel like if we feel like listening to Kendrick, we'll do that in a little bit. Let's put on some eyeliner. Let's put on some eyeliner. Well, hello everyone. Hello, hello. Okay, so hello Matthew. Hello Owen. Thank you again for the raid, Toge. Let's see, let's see. Hello Saku. Hi Gojikins. Hello, hello. Everyone's getting their stickers. Hi Aura. Welcome, welcome. It's so fun. It looks so satisfying. It looks so satisfying. Like just squishing the jewel, not squishing, but like grinding them down. I might play it on my off time. It looked really satisfying. I liked it. Hi, Outermost Ghost. Hello, hello. You unlock so much stuff. You need to get back to it. Ooh, cool. Hi, Vite Height. Hello, hello. BRB to go shower. Yeah, yeah. Go shower. Go shower. I totally get it. It's hot and if your room is like mine when you have to close the door, it's probably like really hot in there. So go ahead and go shower. Goes well. I'd be doing some arting along with the swim. Nice, nice, nice. The naming is so fun. Yeah, yeah. I saw last I saw you were doing like the Chaos Emerald, right? Yeah, Invite Height has new emotes. I remember looking at them yesterday. I especially love the wholesome one. Let me see if I get the wholesome one up. There you go. Anyone else doing art tonight? That's a good question. It's a good question. It's been a minute, right? It's been a minute since we've done some traditional art. This used to be my bread and butter. Like I started out doing like traditional art streams with Posca markers, but it's been a minute. I think because I've gotten real comfortable with like digital pixel art and like video games. But let's do a little return to form. I have a little drawing here that I drew of our two cats, Schnackery and Gino, Stinky Gino. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna be. I already like drew it out, but I'm gonna be coloring it today. We might not go for too long because I do want to. Me and Beans do want to work out, but we are thinking. Actually, give me a second. We're not gonna go to the gym, but we are gonna do Ring Fit on the Switch. So no rush, because with the gym there's a time limit. You have to get there before it closes, unless it's like a 24-hour gym, right? But we're gonna do Ring Fit because we still have the place to ourselves at least until Friday. So we're gonna be doing Ring Fit in the living room, which is pretty fun. If you guys have never done Ring Fit on the Switch, it's actually fun and like I'd say it's a pretty good workout. I feel like working out at a gym is slightly better. Like I definitely work up more of a sweat at the gym, but but this is also like pretty accessible. The exercises are good, and it's gamified. If you guys have never played Ring Fit, it's basically gamified working out. So like it's like a turn-based RPG, but instead of just pressing the button for Firaga or fire, you do specific workouts. Like and each of the workouts has like a type, I guess, kind of like, Pokemon, where instead of fire attacks, it's it's your upper arms or it's your chest, or like there's a one type that's like yoga where you have to like balance yourself. And then there's also things like, oh, this attack can attack multiple enemies at the same time, but this one only attacks once, but it's super powerful, So you have to decide which workout to do because, like, of course, they're also going to do that thing where it's like, oh, the harder the workout, the harder the hit is for your enemies or for the boss. So I like it. I like it because it's gamified. I actually had a pretty good streak during the pandemic, I want to say. I had a decent, like streak. So let's see. What you guys saying? All I have to say is big things coming. The shindigs quote, right? Let's see. I will send fish pics once I get back. Oh yes, yes. When you went to go see the fish, yes, please. Yeah, in Toga's stream we were talking about um you got to see some fish, right? And it reminded me of like when I was a kid, my dad would just take me I guess in Tagalog it's called pasyal, which is like you just go like out. Like not even necessarily like shopping. It's just like window shopping. Like you just go out to like look around. They used to take me to like some pet stores back in the day and I would just look at the fish. It kind of reminded me of that. I'm doing art in the form of leveling Pictomancer. I gotta get back into 14. I gotta get back. I'm still in smack dab in the middle of Heaven's Word. I haven't played in a minute because I thought with the update, queue times would be impossible, but I've heard that queue times actually weren't bad. Like they managed it somehow. Like they got the servers they needed, right? To make it work. So maybe I'll hop on in. I'll hop back in. Oh my god, I forgot to do the lottery. The FF14 lottery. No. Okay, well maybe after. Trying to convince Goji we should buy it. Oh, Ring Fit? Yes. 100%. I don't know. I think the way that it gamifies working out, I think it just works. It's like King Crimson, it just works. If you like, Pokemon or like turn-based RPG, I feel like it's fantastic for that. And it feels so satisfying when you do have to set your difficulty because I set mine like pretty low because like I'm a little out of shape. But even despite that you can like beat all the bosses. However, if you set it really hard, than like it might take you like 3 tries or so to like beat a boss. So it's up to you. It's up to you. I love to try Ring Fit, I just don't have the space. So there is a way that the thing with me is I live on the second floor of an apartment. There's a setting with Ring Fit where you don't have to like run or jog in place or anything. Because for one, even if you do jog, you just jog in place. So even if you have like a tiny, tiny room, it can kind of work. Um, I think you just need more room for like however far you can stretch, basically. So they're never gonna ask you to run around the room. But if you're like me and you live on like the second floor of an apartment, um, they have a setting where you're basically just bouncing. Like you're kind of like, I don't know if it's like horse stance is quite the terminology, but like you have your legs spread apart and you're kind of just bouncing. So that's kind of the replacement for jogging in place. And it kind of works. It doesn't work up as much of a sweat as jogging does, but I don't want to piss off my downstairs neighbors. I've apparently they used to complain, but like not in recent years. I guess they just got used to us. But yeah. I would fully recommend Ring Fit. You don't need too much space from what I remember, but I also don't know your room situation, so up to you, up to you. I keep pretending to be asleep. Wait, I do that with Beans. Or it's like a joking thing where it's like he'll be talking to me and I'll just like pretend to doze off. But then, if you do it vice versa, you could just be like, "Hey, wake up, wake up. Wake up, wake up." Put on a little bit of makeup. Makeup. Hey, Mega Bronson. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. We're gonna be doing some art. Hi, Mayshark. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Yeah, you guys are dancing. Your your dad took. Oh yeah, yeah. Pashal. I think it's spelled like Pasyal, but it is pronounced like that. Pashal. 14 mentioned. I haven't played 14 in a bit. Monster Hunter World. I love World. It's just been a bit since I played it. Q-Time Extreme didn't happen this time. It's been great. Nice. So streamer mode. The renting in place wouldn't be a problem because I'm on ground floor. Problem is my available space is an apartment bedroom that has 2 desks and a queen size bed. Oh no! I think you might even have the same amount of space that we have, but the one thing the one thing with our room is that we have like a foldable mattress. During the daytime, it turns into like a little mini couch basically. So we have a little bit of extra room, but it is a bit of a task to like every single day put the bed away and assume couch mode, and then at the very end of the night when you're like tired from work and or working out, then you have to like put it in bed mode again, and we have to like put the covers on as well. So that's every day, at the expense of at least at the very least we have more room in our room, but it is quite the task. No run walk setting is perfect for me. Smiles in a wheelchair. Ah, I see, I see. So there you go. So yeah, as long as you can kind of like, I feel like there should be some accessibility features with Ring Fit. I feel like there should be, because like I said, there's like workouts for the arms, right? So, so yeah. Yeah, Pashal. Yeah. No running mode would be great for my granny knees. That too. I've been feeling my knees lately. It's not been a good feeling. It's like it'll be like when I'm going up and down the stairs because, like I said, we live on the second floor. So every time I go up the stairs, it's like, now I'm hearing it. I'm hearing my knees pop. I'm old. The poor knees. Yeah, the bee's knees, the bear's knees. In fact. But yeah, that's what I've been up to. Um, like I said, we're gonna be doing some Copic markers. It's still light outside because I don't have any lights on right now. Because it is middle of summer. However, I don't know. It's kind of blurry, isn't it? Let me see what happens if I. Sorry for the flashbang. That's a little clearer. It's a little clearer. Wait, let me turn it down so it's not like flashbang. And I gotta sneeze. Give me a second. Excuse me. Okay, cool. Okie dokie. Oh no, someone cast muscular awareness. A savage curse. Yeah, I'm feeling my age, but that's why I want to work out. That's why I want to ring fit. And there's also a wacky mascot character too. It's the ring, the ring itself. Bless my tiny cotton socks. Why, thank you. See? Well, you know what? I didn't draw any socks on myself, but it's okay. It's okay. Oh, actually, you know what? Before we get into the swing of things, there is one thing that I want to mention. I don't know if the change to my ads has gone into effect yet, but I posted this on my Discord as well. I am doing a slight adjustment to my ad schedule. So it used to be that it would play like I think 15 or 20 minutes into the stream, but now I set it to be at the very beginning when people are still filing in, right? So hopefully that won't be super disruptive, but I also yeah, ankle socks. Exactly, Mega Bronson. Exactly. Got them barefoot and toe beans? Yeah, that too. That too. I got a mix of ankle socks and the toe beans. Exactly. So with the ad schedule, I also switched it over to 3-minute ads, which seems like a long time, right? But I have something to show you guys. I spruced up the BRB screen. You guys want to see? All right. Oh, thanks for the pet. Look, you guys have a field now. We pulled all the money together. We got you guys a field. Now you guys can play. Isn't that cool? This is the new BRB screen. Yeah. This is a new BRB screen, so like when we go into those long 3-minute ads, so those who are not subbed, they get the ad break, right? Those who are subbed, if you wanna like if you wanna like play around in the yard, there's a couple of commands that we could play with. Basketball! The fundraising was successful. Exactly. Now to solve all the other problems in this school. Me and Beans were like lore crafting. We're like, what if the school that the stream setup is a school, right? Is a classroom. What if I just teach everything? Like I have this basketball next to me. I am in no way, certified to teach PE, but it's like, oh no, the school lacks so much money that I'm also the PE teacher. And if we ever play like Cooking Simulator, then I would also be the lunch lady. I kind of want to also play Bus Simulator, so I would also be like the bus driver. I'm just everyone, right? And I just get paid in like pennies or Binko bucks. We sold so many magazine subscriptions. Yeah, you guys sold chocolate and Skittles, right? Like you guys sold candy to get this yard. Can you imagine the fact that we needed fundraising for like an outdoor yard? What's the lore? It's like it's not even like a school. Like this is obviously like the background with the school building is obviously painted on. We're like in a cave, because we're bears. We're like in a forest and I just have like a painting of a school. And this is what the fundraising was for me to get art supplies. Now we can fight each other when you're not looking. No fighting. No fighting. Good morning, George. You can add banners and posters. Oh, true. Aw, you guys are hugging. Cute. Has any PE teacher been certified in any way? No, that's mean. I don't know what that process is like, so it's like those rural schools in Japan with 1 teacher and 7 students. Exactly. But in this case, there's... Oh, I have to stop moving. I have to count you guys. 1, 2... You guys are moving too fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 11 students in here currently. Plus some lurkers, I would assume. So, let's see. Just put on a yellow vest, teach PE. Oh no. This is so good. I love the lore. You're like the detectives in Dragon. You just float between all the roles. I wear a lot of hats, so to speak. Right now, it's just this yellow hat, but I wear a lot of hats. 1-man staff in different outfits. Or, I'll give you something better. It's a 2-man staff. I should put, let's go back to the classroom. Let me get something real quick. We need something else. We need something else for the yard. Copy. Okay, back out here. There we go. Coach Pancakes. Coach Pancakes is on the job. Wait, let's put him right here with you guys. And then let's adjust so that it's behind this layer. There you go. There you go. So we also have Mr. Pancake. So in addition to being the substitute teacher, he also supervises occasionally. He's the one that's gonna be like, no fighting on the yard. Stop fighting. There we go. Let's put him right in the center. There we go. He's the other coach. There we go. About 500 bags of Skittles for myself. Oh, that sounds... I love Skittles. I've been kept in the classroom all this time or in hell. Yeah, true. That's another part of, like, what's the lore with, like, detention just being in, like, Hieronymus Bosch hell. Need fundraising to buy a plot of land next to the classroom. We need money to pick up the used needles and scrub the graffiti off and buy the one pull-up bar and a couple of soccer balls. Hey, there's more than one. Wait, why is there another ad break? I'm confused. Is there really another ad break right now? No. Well, time to use some commands. Let's have you guys just mosh pit for now. No, I don't understand. You guys can just mosh pit, and then we'll... Because I want to go through some of these commands with you guys. Detention is Babinka's domain expansion. Okay, I'm gonna hold off on read... Let me read the chat, and I'll respond to everyone after the ad break. To monitor. Okay, it says that the break has ended, so I don't know what's up. I think maybe my ad settings are a little wonky because I just changed it. Because it's still playing. It played one at the beginning and it played one at the 20-minute mark, so I don't quite know what happened. But I think we're back. We're still in a battle to the death between me and Mayshark. I think Mayshark's gonna win. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Okay, cool. So, Mr. Pancakes will monitor you guys during recess. That doesn't count as a fight, by the way. Teacher, can I hide in the corner? You can. Yeah, you can. Coach Pancakes holds syrup and fork. Detention is Babinka's domain expansion. No! Just the door in the school that leads to the hall. Yep, that detention. If you need help with your settings, I can take a look. Yeah, it's I did set it almost exactly like how you had it in Milky's Discord, but I think it's just like in a weird in-between. It's in a weird in-between of like my old settings and my new settings. So maybe it takes a minute for it to really like cement in. Detention, we just blue skidoo into the painting. Wait, you're right. Blue skidoo, we can too. I died. Love Mr. Pancakes. There's only one painting? Exactly. You died. We get recess? Yeah, you guys get recess now. Hello, Cielo. Hello. Yeah, so I was just talking about, like, I have a new, like, ad schedule, and I'm extending it to 3 minutes, but I wanted to give you guys something to do. While, like, for those that are subbed, like, I want to give you guys something to do, so the BRB screen is now the yard. There's some new, commands, but only I can do some of these. The ones that say Ask Babinka, only I can do those because I just don't want them activating like during the stream, like during class time, you know? It's like let's play basketball during the stream time. Lurking, yeah, Lurking is getting a hall pass. Yep. I did nothing and got the star. Dance ends with the jump. Oh, you know what? Yeah. Okay, I'll show you guys. The reason why I wanna just use... I want it so that only I can use boss, basketball, and mosh pit is because, like I said, I don't want it to be disruptive because for boss... Okay, boss is a boss battle. You guys want to see? Okay, you guys need to pay attention to the commands here. So each of you guys have 60 seconds. Type in join, exclamation point join, space, and then your choice. You could do like ranger, druid, there we go. Oh, ignore the bot. I forgot to turn off the other bot. But you have to put like a certain class in there too. Let me turn off the join with players bot. There you go. Okay, it's gonna give you some commands. So Owen's up first. Look, see, so you can do fireball, dampen, lightning. Yeah, isn't this cool? Isn't this cool? Give me a second to turn off the join with viewers bot. But you guys play with that. Play with it. I'm still trying to, like... Where is it? Where's my extensions? There you go. I don't know if it's like numbers or... I've just been putting in the command. Like, exclamation like lightning, you know, as an example. So try that out. Try that out. And then afterwards, I want to try basketball with you guys, because... Oh, the number worked for you! Okay, cool. Cool, cool. Fighting monsters during recess sounds like an isekai title. And look who's in your party. You guys also have Mr. Pancakes. Oh, I hope one of you signed up as a healer. Did one of you sign up as a healer? Oh, there we go, Mayshark. Mayshark's a healer. Nice. Please don't be like Tempest and not have a healer. Okay, I'm gonna... While you guys play with that, I'm gonna figure out how to turn off the play with bots. Play with friends bot. Let's see. Creator dashboard. Where is... Streaming tools? Extensions. There we go. The healer's doing a trial in 14. Oh, here we go. Here's my extensions. Turn off the bot. Configure. Yeah, there we go. Turn off the chat bot. So you guys aren't gonna get that pop-up that's like, the queue is closed. There we go. Max strength demi-fiend. Look at the screen. Do you see your options? Oh, yeah. So you have to look at the screen. There you go. There you go. Oh, you guys are so good. You guys are so good. Oh, Matthew, did you choose Bard? Nice. Nice. Nice, everyone's buffed. Very cool. It's tiny. Oh no, I'm sorry. I didn't even realize that it would be super tiny for mobile. I'm sorry. Outermost Ghost, you have a move called Vampirism? That's so cool. Maybe I'm a little biased because I'm a vestie, but that's so cool. Nice. You guys are doing damage. The only thing is that it like... This does take a little while because the boss is like pretty chunky, right? But, you know, I figured this would be something nice to do during the breaks. It might extend past the break, but, you know, it'll be nice, right? It might be fun. Oh crap, is there a way to drop out so I don't hold the turn order? I gotta go for your own stream. I'm actually not sure. I'm actually not entirely sure. I wonder if I could do it for you, or I could also just like cancel the boss fight. Do you guys want to keep on going until the boss is dead? Because I know that Vitehyde also has to go for his stream. I wonder if I could do it on your behalf. Let's see how it goes. Okay. Because I also think Vitehyde, if you dip out, there's also a there's a time limit. So I think your turn would just skip through. I also wonder... Let me open up the window. When Vitehyde's turn comes up, I can delay for a minute. It wouldn't be the first time I was a few minutes late. Well, no worries. Let's see if I can like manually help you guys out. Oh no. Sending out fire. Oh yeah, if you need help, Mayshark, especially because it's kind of small. 1 is damage, 2 is healing all your teammates, and then I think 3 is a summon. That's what it sounds like. There you go. Wonder if I can join mid-battle? That I'm also not sure. Let me... Oh no, I can't even check the commands because that would like cut the battle short. Oh, can I... Nah, there's nothing I can do. I'm like clicking on your guys's your guys's thing. Because the only thing I can do is I think... Oh, you can? You can join in midway through? Nice. I'm wondering... You're invested. Vitehide, if you wanna, if you wanna do, like, exclamation point leave, see if that works. I actually don't know. How do I bully the boss? So you have to do join, but you also have to do, like, a class. So, like, druid or, I think, warrior. See if that works. I don't know if that works. Sorry about that, Vitehide. But it's okay, it's okay. Yeah, join mage, join warrior. There's, like, specific commands. Let me see if I can scroll up and find it. Here, let me copy. You know what? I can pin it. I can pin it. The boss scowls at Maze Shark. Oh no, it's gonna target Maze Shark. See if that works. It could be that okay, so people did join. Very nice. Nice, nice. Scowl at me, pumpkin spice latte. Epic. So while this is all happening, I am also going to start with my markers. This is the most chill boss fight music ever. Is it? It's not playing my Spotify, right? It's playing my intro music. Someone died. Oh no! Oh no, Maze Shark! Oh no! Oh, it's my intro music. Okay. Oh no! You guys have to avenge her. Bard the Jest, we are healers now. Oh, that's right, because I think Maze Shark was the only healer. Oh no, you guys gotta Jest. I'm gonna eat pumpkin soup to assert dominance. There you go. We gotta kill him for May. You guys are getting there. Gotta go. Sorry about the wait on my turns. Yeah, no worries, no worries. Thank you, Vitehide. Thank you, thank you. And good luck with your stream. If you're still going by the time I'm done, then I'll raid into you. Yeah, have a good one. Have a good one. Have a vite wholesome night. There you go. And the turns go pretty quickly, because, you know, that was, because there's Vitehide's turn. So it's not too much. It's not too much of a wait. You have a question? Go for it, Cielo. Go for it. I think there might be a way for me to adjust the boss HP so it doesn't go on for this long, though. Where is the basketball basket? So don't worry about it. There is the basketball command, but we'll show that after the boss battle. If you mean, like, lore-wise, where's the basketball? I want you guys to imagine that it's, like... It's really just, like, a dirt field, and, like, it's... There's not even, like, a basketball hoop. It's just, like... It's just, like, a plastic, like, basket thingy. And it's, like, on a ledge, you know? Slam dunk. I'm gonna dunk into the paint container, yeah! I think what'd be funny is like, if it's not even elevated, it's not even, like, high up, it's just on the floor. It's like... No, you guys survived! You guys are so close! You guys are so close! Just in the classroom, the basket is behind the open. No! Survive! Survive! Who's closest to dying? I feel like it's Matthew and Gojikins. No, I believe in you guys! I believe in you guys! Everyone's so hurt! If that pumpkin kills my husband, I'm never going to forgive it. We're all having pumpkin soup tonight, everyone. You got this. Yeah, it's like a sliver. I think you did it. You did it. Good job. You guys did it. The auto mod. Yes, you did, Owen. Yes, you did. Let's go. Good job. That was fun. If only May was here to see. And May's just in the chat. I like to think that you guys are just like in the schoolyard playing pretend, you know? Like, yeah, we beat the evil boss. And it's just like a I don't know, like a inflatable something. Good job. We found a pumpkin and just took turns kicking the ish out of it. I'm watching from the chat heaven, typing my tears of proudness. Just a tree or a rock, yeah. It's like you guys are just like playing pretend. We're like the Digimon Adventure rejects. We don't even have Digimon. You guys are just like kicking the tar out of a pumpkin. It's like all smelly and you guys are like, ew, teacher. Teacher. Okay, there's also the basketball command. You guys want to see that? I think you guys have to join different teams though. So, you might have to put in like join red or join blue. So let's test it out. You guys are gonna have to fight each other now. There we go. It's just a regular pumpkin from last year's display. It's all like gross and stuff. There we go. So you have to put either join red or join blue. Someone has to join Outermost Ghost. There you go. And then this is where it gets tricky. Because I tested this out earlier. Oh, you know what? My text is like overlaying on where it says join red. You can still kind of see it, I think. Auto balance occurred. Oh, I think some people got bounced into like the other team. There you go. Wait, I think it gave it didn't really. Okay, so you have to put like two sets of numbers. So put in like, just as an example, put like 100 and 100. You know what I mean? Because one is your like, I'll pin this. You have to enter an angle and then like the force. There you go. What Owen did. 69,420. So one is the angle and one is the power. There you go. So you're trying to make it into the basket that is like... There you go. There you go. Outermost Ghost. Almost. Wait, what happened to Outermost Ghost? What? It's like... Wait, that was amazing. You like bounced like on the basket itself. Oh, you guys can still, I think, oh, it's in the text. You guys see where it says, like, ask Babinka about basketball? That's where the basket is. You know what? While you guys play, I'm gonna move the text. Let's move the text so that it's not, like, in the way. There you go. How about that? You guys see the basket now? There you go. Gojikin scores. There you go. You guys are doing it? Okay, the basket moved now. It's next to the door of the building. There you go. Oh, you guys are so good at calculating angles. It took me so many tries to like even get like one shot in. And you guys still have about 3 minutes, so you know, this is going pretty swimmingly. There you go, Mega Bronson scored. Yeah, it took me a while too, Cielo, right? Like, because one number is your angle. The other angle is like the power or like the force, basically. I'm stupid. No! No, it took me a while too. There you go. Owen scores. Nice. Yeah, you guys still have 2.5 minutes. It's so funny to see you guys kind of like go off all in a row. Because for me, it's also like calculating the latency. of like, okay, no one's doing anything, and then suddenly everyone's doing everything all at once. Owen has this down? Yeah! You know your angles, like, pretty well, huh? You're good at figuring out the potency? Yeah, Owen MVP. Owen's a cheater, he knows geometry! Mega Bronson. I know. Wait, how'd you guys already get to 4 points? That's intense. You guys still have a minute and a half. It's oh yeah, Owen's on the red team. Okay, I see. Well, I believe in you guys. Nice. Dang, Owen has this down. You have your ankles down. Wait, no, ad break. No. See, this is what I mean. What's with the ad breaks? It's like, why is it doing this? Let's see if I can fix that midstream. It's so strange. Oh, I see what I did wrong. Okay. Save changes. There we go. I see what I did wrong. I accidentally put like multiple ads all in the same thing. Okay. Owen's just got this? MVP. I kind of like seeing your avatars just like zip around too. It's kind of funny. Another one! Jeez. Yeah, sorry to the people that were in the ad break. I figured out what the problem was. I figured it out. I accidentally put it so it wasn't like 1 ad per hour. It was like 3 ads an hour. Dang. I played a lot of Kerbal Space Program. Holy moly. Yeah, good job, guys. Good job. Cool. This guy's just a recess Steph Curry. How did you calculate the power? That's yeah, because like it's one thing to calculate the angle. You calculated the power too. Yeah, good job, everyone. Good job. I was gonna get recruited to the NBA. Owen's only response is the emoji. Oh, that's funny. Okie dokes. Well, let's go ahead and go back to the main room, shall we? Okay, recess is done. Let's head back. Good job, you guys. Good job. Owen, you should got into basketball instead of racing. That's like alter ego. That's like doppelganger Owen. Now I'm willing to bet that math also comes in handy with like racing too. I'm 5'5". Oh man. Well, the thing is, I'm now officially 4 foot nothing. So use stilts. So good job, everyone. So now that we're all kind of familiar with what we could do during the ad breaks, aka recess, let's get back into it, shall we? That was fun though. That was fun. I understand your struggle. You're like 5'8" with the ears. Don't sell yourself short. That was fun. I'm glad you guys had fun. It was fun to watch. I was like testing it out all by myself like earlier this morning, and I was like, oh man, I don't know if this is gonna be too hard, but everyone figured it out. I see what you did. I heard what you said. Okay, so let's get back into the traditional art, shall we? And then who knows? You know what? This makes me want to like have a stream where maybe it's just chatting, but in the background you guys have PE all day. But for now, feel free to just chill. Hello, George. Oh no, a new emo. Why is release the cat? Illegal Bruce? Oh no, Bruce is in jail. Why? Why is Bruce in jail? What did he do? Alright, let me get my reference. Oh, did I? I didn't even tweet out, did I? Okay, let me tweet out. Where is my reference? Where's my reference? Oh, here. So good job, y'all. That was a lot of fun. I want a sports day? Yeah, sports day! Let's do it. We'll have a sports day. That'll be like my my just chatting streams. But in the meantime, here we have some kitty cats. Sports festival episode? Let's do it. Let's do it to it. Okay, let me look at Gino's markings. So yeah, these are my two cats. This is Gino and this is the Schnackery. And DOA beach volleyball for the beach episode. Dead or alive. Well, that one we're gonna have to figure out how to do that. How to do the volleyball. I did put a soccer ball there for, but no volleyball yet. Eventually, I'll figure it out. Orc massage for Onsen? No, I would no. That's a surefire way for me to get banned. Real quick. There we go. So, I only got these Copic markers fairly recently, like during Christmas. Beans was the one who got it for me. So I've just been like getting used to using them. So I'm not a pro yet. Not yet, at least. Actually, this is supposed to be a little bit more white. So maybe colorless blender. Yeah, let's see what happens if we use this. Actually, that actually works really well as a blender. I like that. In school, I was never picked for sports. I never did those kinds of things where you had to like pick like the thing that you see in TV where it's like, well, I pick Babinka and I pick Cielo and I pick Owen. Like I actually let me see if I can recall. Okay, so in middle school for PE, a lot of it was more so like learning the sports themselves. So I think it was mostly in middle school the gym teacher would just be like, "Okay, today we're learning how you can properly play soccer and this is how you play horse and this is how you play not literally like horseback riding, but you know the basketball game horse." So that was that. Um and then high school I didn't have PE. I took dance. Like that was kind of my cop out, which I very much enjoyed. So I think I still had to like once a year I did have to like run the mile or something. Cuz I do remember like vaguely doing that. I had to run the mile. And I remember like all the people in dance were like, "Man, this is exactly why we took dance to like avoid doing this." What if our pool episode was inside an inflatable pool with Oh, isn't there a game for that? The rubber ducky game? Yeah, the rubber ducky game, the one that Matthew said. I remember the days of trekking across the city looking for a deal on Copics, as they were not required materials that you couldn't pass the course. Oh man. This is my first time using them, but I know that they're all the rage, or they were all the rage back then. Are they? They still kind of are, right? I voluntarily would set out of PE. I hate exercising. I think that's why Ring Fit worked for me. Oh, we were talking about Ring Fit earlier. I don't know if you were there during the conversation, but I'm gonna be ring fitting after this. What color is Gino's nose? Oh, it's pink. But he also has like a little dot. He has like the slightest little dot on his nose. And I remember Cielo when Randon was drawing your cat, right? Like doesn't your cat also have like a beauty mark? Because mine, you just reminded me that like mine has like the teensiest, tiniest little dot on his nose. In free time, I would hide in corners or behind the benches. Bliss solitude. Oh no, the fact that you have to like hide. Like I said, I just copped out by taking dance class. The Fitness Gram Pacer test is a multi-stage aerobic capacity test that progressively gets more difficult as it continues. You know what's funny? I don't remember if I ever had to take that because I was in dance class. But because I work in different middle schools, there's been times where I'll just be like chilling, like outside of the classroom, and I'll hear it. I'll hear the like the fitness gram pacer test is a, and then you hear like the dings, like ding. Hi, Big Boss Gaming. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. We're doing a little bit of traditional art today. Pumpkin had a beauty mark right under her nose. Oh, cute. I don't remember this at all. The pacer test. That's the thing. I also don't remember ever taking it. So I don't know if it's like I said, I took dance in high school, but I still had PE in middle school. So I don't know if I just missed out on it. If it's something that's a little bit more recent, I don't know. Oh, you know what? Gino has a little bit of like black coming in from here too. I think we can also blend this. Blend, blend, blend. There's some spots here too. It looks like he has like a like a hairstyle. Ah, so you know what it is? It's like it starts out dark and then it radiates out a little bit. Let's use the blender. Nice, Big Boss Gaming. You got your sticker. Oh, it gets harder to blend if you don't like do it right away. I see. I see. I see. See, I'm learning. I'm learning. Let's get this middle color. There we go. We got a good blend. Oh, let me unpin some of these things. Unpin this message. There we go. The Pacer test haunts my nightmares even today. Probably not a thing in the Northeast. I actually don't know. That's worth researching, right? Is it just like a regional thing? Or is it like a time-based like thing? Not time-based, but you know what I mean? Like it's after our time. Yeah, generational. Yeah. I took it once a year from later elementary through high school. So that would be the equivalent of middle school, yeah. Wasn't a thing in the frozen reaches in the olden times. The worst. I do remember having to I think that's what I remember. I remember doing the mile, and I had to do it at least once in high school despite taking dance class. Our fitness test was the current objective survive. Oh no. For those that don't know what the pacer test is, basically a test where you have to jog a certain distance before the track beeped at you. Yeah, I would hear that. I would every time I visit a school during a certain season, I would hear the ding because sometimes they put us in a room that was like right next to the PE field, so we would hear it. Like as I'm getting ready for the day, I would hear like the pacergram fitness test is blah 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 blah, and then ding, and then you just see the student like running for their life, basically. Not for their life, but you have to like make a certain time and the beeps would get closer and closer. Yeah, the beeps would get closer and closer. It would go like ding, run, 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 ding, run, 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 ding, ding, ding. You know, like that. I remember being above average because I was good at sprinting. Nice. Every state has an entirely different educational system, so it could be per state. Ah, yes, yes. Yeah, because I'm in California, so the beeps hunt you down. Exactly. It knows. The beeps know. I'm actually pretty happy with how this is turning out so far. Especially because Gino's like he's not just a singular color. I feel like when we color Schnackery, it'll be easier because he's a black cat. But he does have some like white spots in his like where his eyebrows should be. There you go. Oh, Stinky Gino. I like calling him the stinky guy. He of course does not like it. it. Wait. I just saw Cielo's reaction to what Toge said. Let me see what you guys said. I think the best I ever did at the pastry test was 15 beeps. Okay, sounds like a pinball machine. Nice, Cielo, nice. Nowadays I would do worse, oh no. My high school had us do an extreme version of the mile called Monster Mile because we had a giant concrete road at the back of the school that was longer than a mile in length. In every PE class, we were forced to run 2 monster laps. That sounds like abuse. Like, that sounds terrible. I'm so sorry you had to go through that. Holy cannoli. Dang. Not the monster labs. Because, like, I think ours... I feel like this is at every school. Like, no school has, like, a track that is exactly a mile, I feel like. Unless it's, like, a gym that is purposefully, like, constructed to be that length. I don't think... Now I'm thinking about it. Did I ever have PE in a gym? Because we were always just outside. And the only time we were in the gym was for rainy days to watch movies. To watch Sandlot for the 50th time. I feel like I watched that movie enough times for, like, a lifetime. Because it was, like, every, like, you know, rainy day movie. It was Sandlot. I would simply pass away. Same, Cielo, same. We were a block schedule, so it was, oh my god, twice or 3 times a week. I just walked half of it. My coworker went to high school with me and I mentioned Monster Labs the other day. She was like, do not speak to me about the Monster Labs. Yeah, for me it was the Sandlot. I don't think we ever watched Rudy. I'm trying to remember what else. Middle school, it was Sandlot. What was it in high school? No, wait, I had dance. I keep forgetting that I had dance class. So, like, you know, we simply did not, like, do the normal PE thing. And our dance class was, like, in a building. Um, so whenever it rained, we just had class as usual. It's just that it rained outside. It's just that we had a little bit of ASMR outside. Now, you know what? Let's use this color. Ooh, wrong tip. But I will say that in high school, the when I didn't have PE, but we did have health class, and I think for health class, whenever we had like a substitute or the teacher just didn't feel like teaching that day, she put on Napoleon Dynamite, or the substitute would put on Napoleon Dynamite because it came out around that time. Paired with the fact that like if you turned on Comedy Central, you would also see Napoleon Dynamite. I feel like I also watched Napoleon Dynamite enough times. Enough times for a lifetime, so to speak. Alright, let's see if I can get the fluffy tail. Gino's little fluffy tail. A little bit of fluff here. He's just a little puffball. He's just a little goofball, a little puffball. We had Napoleon Dynamite, and then I don't remember what other movies came out during that time. I did have a psychology class that I feel like half that class was just watching movies, and not even movies about psychology, but I do feel like our teacher would try to pass it off as like, yeah, this is totally about psychology. When in reality, I think he just didn't feel like teaching that day. Our school had a handy built-in motivator. We would to a run around town, and if you lag behind you, you would get chased by roaming packs of dogs. No way, Gojikins. Are you for real? Roaming packs of dogs? Oh no. Dang, because like, well, I've been to a couple of schools. Like, I go to schools all around Los Osos, as we're calling it. And you know, we go to places that are a little bit more affluent, and then we go to places that are a bit more rougher. I actually have a better time in the places that are a little rougher because then the schools actually appreciate you coming out there. But that's aside from the fact there was one part of town where there were roaming doggies. Like they weren't fierce or anything. They didn't like chase you or bark at you. There was just occasionally a chihuahua like on your way to school. Like occasionally there'd be like a chihuahua and like a bigger dog or two like on your way to school. And I remember one time we were at a school site where there was just a huge dog in the PE field. It was an elementary school too. There was a huge dog and none of the students were batting an eye. Like it was just a normal occurrence for them. Cause I remember being like, is that a dog? Is that a dog? Like in the PE field. And like I said, this is an elementary school, so you would at least expect the younger students, like the little kindergartners, to be like, "Oh my god, look at the doggy!" But no, no one was. Oh, and no ad break, and it's a 1 minute, so I don't know if it's worth it to. Shall we go to PE right now? Let me catch up on let me catch up on chat. Let's see. I have to say PE for freshmen. You know what? Let me take actually a sip of water. That's something I should do. Okay, looks like the ad break has ended. Sorry for the kind of messiness with the ads. Like I said, I was setting up for like these 3 minute ads and now it's like these scattered 1 minute ones. I feel like it might continue that way for the rest of the stream, but by the next stream, I think we'll have it down. But yeah, so Owen and Toge, you guys both only needed to do PE for freshman and sophomore year. I think that's why I did the mile run for just those years. But we also had health class for our freshman year. We were okay. My class was kind of cruel to our teacher. Now that I think about it, did anyone have an outdoor ed as part of health, like survival training? We did not because I don't know. We were like right in the middle of the. I don't even know. It was definitely not the suburbs because there was like this school definitely had a little bit of gang activity as a treat. You know, like just a teensy bit. And the thing is, like, it wasn't super prevalent, but it was there. And but I do remember, like, it was to the point where like the vice principals would occasionally like not poke fun at it, but they were like, "Oh well, our school only has one gang, so like we don't have to worry about it as much." And it's like, dang, that's something that you're taking pride in. You're okay with that? And you paint this little pink nose for little baby Gino. So yeah, we didn't have that, so we didn't have any kind of outdoor part because it was kind of in the middle of the city, so to speak. Lots of stray dogs, German shepherds, Rotties, and Labs. Love a Chihuahua. I love Chihuahuas. For me, I like the deer-headed ones too. Bork bork doog. The dog goes to the school too. The dog is seeking higher education. Large goals for someone so small. I lived in a very suburban area, so none of that. If you wanted that kind of thing, you joined ROTC. That's a whole nother like thing to unpack too, because I have friends that joined ROTC, and like there, it's like a mix of people who like hated it and like a hated it, and then there's the people who liked it, but then the people who liked it are also a little teensy bit. No shade on people who were in ROTC, but some of them were also people that like took full advantage of like being in power. Like, yes, like they started out and they were like, I don't know, treated very harshly, borderline hazed, you know? But then once it was their turn to become the people in power, they like reveled in it, you know? I'm not saying this is everyone that's in ROTC, but this is just what I've heard from colleagues that were in ROTC. just a little gang activity, you know, as a treat, you know. It's but our school only had one gang, so, so it was okay. I went to an interesting school that had a mix of gangs, drug dealers, drug addicts, and rich people that were too dumb to go across any of the private high schools. Kind of the same. You know what? Like the area that I'm in is kind of the same. Like, but for my high school, it was a little bit lower. Like, not lower, but you know what I mean. Like, underserved, I guess, is more of the lingo. But a little bit of sociopathy as a treat. Okay, we have a stinky Gino. Actually, let's add in a little bit more color to his nose. His cute little nose. I just can't believe our vice principal was like, "Yeah, we only have we just got the one gang, so it's fine." Oh, look at Gino. He's so angry. He's also on like a red cushion, but I kind of want to draw out Schnackery. Oh, baby Schnack. Let me put my markers away though. Oh, that's what I was gonna talk about. I love this kitty. I love baby Gino. He was a little smelly today, but but that's okay. I think did I tell you guys the origin of why I call him Stinky Gino? Because as a kitten, he had a little bit of digestive problems, just a teensy bit of digestion issues. So he couldn't, you know, he had a little bit of the diarrhea basically. But that was as a kitten. I feel like that's pretty normal for kittens, you know. But I would call him Stinky Gino because like he was always pooping on himself and he was always kind of smelly. And now he's a fresh adult, but it's just funny. It's just funny to call him Stinky. That's probably why he's mad at me all the time. Okay, so let's bring out these colors, which are more black, because Schnackery is a black cat. Poopy baby. He's a poopy baby. And he is a baby in the sense that he, like, yells so much. He's just always yelling at us. And he has these, piercing yellow eyes. But here I just drew him kind of derpy. He just got a lot to say. It's true. He does have a lot to say. It's very opinionated, this one. He's like, why are you guys doing work? Why are you guys in your work meetings, your so-called work meetings, and not petting me? Let me get a good reference for Schnack. Actually, if you guys want, I don't think any of these pictures are too troublesome for me to show. Because I am using Pure Ref for this. So there you go. A little reference of Schnack. Baby Schnack. Where should I put this? I'll put it here. Baby Schnack. Monologue? Yeah. He does like to monologue. So actually, it's like a teensy bit harder to draw Schnackery because he is straight up just like black. Like he's just a black cat. So it's like, oh, where should I put like the different shades of gray? He's cute. Just draw a void and add eyes easy. It's true. I really could just do that right now. You know what? Let's do that. I think I'll just use like because I do have like a darker marker. I'll just use that for the outline. I like it when Schnackery's in this like he's kind of in like a half loaf, you know, like he's ready to strike if need be, but otherwise he is like half loafing. By the way, this is kind of the reference. It's a combination of like this. I thought this was so cute. He was just sitting on the ottoman, just like glaring at me, and then this. So it's a mix of the two. It's a mix. Yeah. So since we were talking about health class, like I said, yeah, I feel like my classmates were kind of cruel to like our health teacher back in high school because we only had to take health class like once. Oh my god, I have two separate stories. I have health class when I was in college and health class when I was in high school. High school is the one where like I feel like the kids were kind of cruel because for one, she was teaching a health class, but she was also like she wasn't exactly like in shape. So a lot of students just kind of like made fun of her for that and just never took her seriously. But I also remember this one very specific day where we were kind of going over essentially like intro to sex ed, even though like a lot of us had already learned about sex ed through like middle school, right? So um it was one of those things where you could anonymously submit a question without any judgment about that question. And it was like, especially if it was like about sex, there's a lot of things that like, yeah, granted there are some high schoolers that are already experienced, but there are some that are also not experienced, right? So it was a space where you could just like you could put questions in a box without any fear for like people being like, "Oh my god, you don't know that?" you know? Um but I remember everyone in the like no one in the class took it seriously and instead they were just kind of like insulting the teacher. They were like asking like why your body is so out of shape, and like just kind of like cruel stuff like that. And I remember I was the only one that submitted a legit question because it was something that I was like it was something that I was actually curious about. Um I actually forgot what it was. I think it was something like I feel like it was like being scared of like getting pregnant or something like that. Um I do remember there was like a later class where my anonymous question because I was very I was very ignorant was like I didn't understand how like lesbian sex worked. So that was my question in college. I was like, "Oh no, like like how is it done?" And now of course I know better, but back then like I didn't know. But in high school, I think my question was like I feel like it was something like being afraid of being pregnant. And it was like a serious thing that I actually wanted to know. And like because it was all anonymous, like she was pulling questions out of a box, right? So she read out the question and she actually answered it fantastically. But then the other students were like, "Ah, come on. Who put that question? Like who wasn't trolling the teacher?" It was like the one question that wasn't trolling the teacher and they're like, "Ah, come on. Which one of you goody two shoes like put that question, right?" And of course I kept my mouth shut, but it was still one of those like moments of like, kids are so immature. Kids are so cruel. It's very unnecessary. Me at even like fifth grade. How was Babby made? Yeah, like yeah, there we go. What Matthew said. How was Babby formed? Everyone knows everything. I know nothing. Kids are mean. Take it from someone who like works with middle schoolers. Kids are really mean. And I don't know, especially like middle schoolers. It's because they're testing the boundaries, right? Like when I there are times where I occasionally still teach middle school. No, fifth grade, fifth grade. Where I live, fifth grade is still elementary school. I know it's different in like different, even within my own state and city, it's different. Like six, I think in some schools, sixth grade is the end of elementary school, and then you go into middle school. But for me, it's fifth grade, and teaching fifth graders is a lot better because they like kids like of that age are still very eager to raise their hand and be like Miss Teacher, Miss Teacher. Or if you ask a question, they're more eager to be like, I know the answer, I know the answer. Sixth grade is kind of seventh grade, which would be for those who don't have a similar grade system, that would be I think 12 or 13. That's when everyone is too cool for school. They don't want to answer the question because they're too cool for school. It's like, oh, come on. None of you, I assure you that none of you are cool. I'm just glad my high school wasn't a repeat of middle school because I probably would have. Oh no! I know what that lingo means. Oh no. Well, suffice it to say, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad all of you guys are here. Okay, should I do the sky next or should I do. I do kind of want to keep it simple, so. So I might do like sky. These are supposed to be trees, but I might just make them into clouds, like no color. And then these are drapes. You know what? I have an idea. Let's do black. Big oof. But yeah, that's such is life when it comes to teaching. Kids be too cool for school. Oh yeah, so the story though, it does take a little bit of a now I'm gonna be the one that's gonna be a little mean. My health class in college though, it was community college and it was one of those like requirements. And I know everyone kind of has a different take on this. I like general education courses in college. For me, it helped me find the major that I actually wanted to go into, art history. And I feel like for people that like don't know exactly like what they want to go into, it's a good way to kind of explore. So that's my opinion. I do understand that like for lots of other people, general ed classes are kind of a waste of time. But for me, I like them. Um, and I liked the majority of my classes. That said, I did not like my health class. I did not like my health class at all. And this isn't me being like an anti-health, like, like I just don't like working out. I just don't like being healthy. It's because the teacher, she was how do I say this? She was teaching a lot of kind of like new age healing kind of stuff as if it were like a replacement for the usual stuff you would go into in health class. So like um physical health, body health, you know. See, she was a moron. I'll catch up on chat too, but yeah, she was okay. Because I do want to preface this with like there are people that believe in chakras, you know, in a factual way. But I feel like there's a difference between people that believe in it that are, for example, like Hindu or Buddhist, as opposed to people who teach it who are kind of like new age faith type thing, you know? Because she was teaching about chakras as a replacement for talking about, like I said, your body health, your mental health, that kind of thing. That's kind of like the big issue that I had with her. And then there were a couple other things too that I very much did not like about her. But let's catch up on chat. I still have nightmares about school and I just turned 30. It's like that meme of like, oh my god, I'm late for school. Wait a minute, I'm 30. But in my case, it's like, I'm the teacher. Such as life in the zone. Mm-hmm. The worst. I love how copics are so thick. Yeah. I do too. I actually like a liberal arts education. Yeah, me too. Me too, Owen. I got a lot out of it. I also really like my gen ed. I just never really found my direction. I see. Well, I know that you also went into was it creative literature and Asian Am, right? I feel like those are pretty solid things to go into too. Oh no. I see she was yeah, yeah. Yeah, the holistic healer. That's what she was teaching. Which like I said, I don't really have too much of an issue with it, but you're teaching it as a replacement for stuff like, like how to look out for how to tell if you have breast cancer, stuff like that. You're telling me where she gave you a class to do your other class homework projects in? Sweet. Kind of sorta cuz I did usually sit in the back. But okay, another thing that I really disliked about this class was that she overloaded it with students. Like um This was the case at my junior college. I don't know if it's the norm everywhere else or even in like non-junior colleges, like four-year colleges, but on the first day of school, you could do what's called crashing a class. If you, for whatever reason, you weren't able to enroll in a class, like it was full when you're trying to enroll, you could crash it, which just basically means like going on the first day of school, first day of classes, and just like sticking around and see if people didn't show up for the first day, they lost their spot, and people that were trying to crash can now join the class. So lots of people would do that on the first day of school. I had already signed up for that class, so I didn't need to crash it at all. But I remember so many students were trying to add this class, and she could not tell them no for whatever reason. And the thing is, like, a lot of classes are like this sometimes, where like they'll be kind of overloaded, but then once you get into the second or third week, people drop out, and then you finally have seats in the class. That never happened in this class. I swear, up until like the last week of class, if you didn't get to the class on time, you were sitting on the floor. And you weren't the only one. Like there was like rows of students sitting on the floor. Because one time I was late and I was sitting on the floor. But it's also like that's for one, I feel like that's a safety hazard, isn't it? Like why are you overloading your class with all these students? Was there not like a policy against that? Good job, Bot. General ed didn't really help me in college, but that was a me problem because I was too depressed clinically out of high school to make wise decisions. Well, it's understandable, you know. It differs for each person, so totally understandable. Creative writing with Asian Am studies minor. Nice. Yeah, fire safety hazard. Also a tripping hazard. It's a safety hazard when an emergency. Exactly. God forbid, you know, an emergency ever happened in that class, like it would have been over for us. It wasn't even that big of a class either. But I just remember it's the seating arrangement was like I'll use my markers like this. Like let's say that this is the room. Here's one row of students. Here's another row. Here's another row. Here's another row, and then here's like, you know, this is where the teacher would where the professor would be and where she would like teach. All of us are here. So let's say that you're sitting in the middle. It would be so hard for you to like stand up and like go through, right? Of course, like students would just shove their chairs in so you could get through, like if you needed to go to the bathroom or something. But let's say it was an emergency. Then like all these people like within like the inner rows would like be scrambling. And then you also have people sitting down on the floor all around them. And I remember this was up until the very last class because I think I accidentally came in late for the very last day of class. And I was sitting on the floor taking the final. I hated it. In hindsight, I was also too depressed to make sound decisions in college. For me, like, I think a lot of times, especially in community college, I was too naive in a way. like I was kind of easy prey for oh, in hindsight, I feel like I should have done the sky first, but it's okay. Um I was easy prey for like MLMs and like scams like that. Cause I almost got fooled by one until my dad was like, "Why is there a charge on your debit card for this?" And I'm like, "Oh, there was this lady who reached out to me, and she's selling jewelry, and she, um, this is gonna sound so dumb in retrospect, but like I said, I was very naive, fresh out of high school. It was like to buy jewelry, but it was a recurring payment, and I gave her my credit card number for the recurring payment, and my dad was like, "No, don't do that." And he even like I didn't know how to cancel it, so he called the person that like essentially tried to scam me and was like, "You can't be doing this. This is someone that is fresh out of high school. She literally does not know any better." Honestly, at this moment I feel the cold of school tile floor. Yeah, mm. Not the $4,000 water filter. The thing is that I hate that it was jewelry now because once I transferred to a four-year college, I started getting like there was a place where there's just like random solicitors. And let's do the sky. There was just random solicitors on the college campus, and they would ask stuff like, "Do you care about the rainforest?" Or like, "Do you care about blah blah blah?" And like nowadays, I do have the balls to just be like, no, I don't. I do care about the rainforest and stuff, but you know what I mean? Where it's like, I'm not falling for this, so I'm just gonna say no. I do not, in fact, care for the rainforest. Don't clip that out of context, please. I do care for the rainforest. But I guess what I'm lamenting is the fact that I fell for something as like silly as jewelry and not like, oh yeah, I care for this random like cause that you're asking me for a recurring payment for, instead of, lamenting the fact that I got scammed in the first place. I did care right up until this moment. There was one time where one of the solicitors, I was on my way to work because I worked at I was at a college campus where I was also doing like work study and I was on my way to work. And a solicitor came up to me and I was like, "Oh, I can't talk right now. I'm on my way to work." And then she was like, "Oh, since you work, that means you have money. So that means that you can support our cause." And like I was way too nice to this person. I really should have been like, excuse my French, but I really should have been like, "Bitch, like me going to work, if I listen to you for one more second, I'm gonna be late for work, meaning I'm not gonna get money to pay for your stupid cause. I care for the rainforest, but not you. No, F the rainforest. I'm going to Brazil right now to burn it down. All my homies hate the rainforest. Oh my gosh. I'm a college student. The only money I have is going to ramen. So exactly. Exactly. The nerve of this person. The Harry Potter and the audacity of this bee. I don't remember like because I feel like I was there was another time that a solicitor on campus came up to me, and this one was a little bit more tame, but it was something like I think I was on the way to class this time, not on the way to work, but on the way to class, and I was like, oh, I can't talk right now because I'm on the way to class. And then she said like, oh, this is only gonna take a minute. And then I hit them with the like, oh, I'm sorry, I don't have any cash. And they're like, oh, don't worry, we have like a Square card. And I was just like, I'm sorry, I just can't right now. Like, I really just cannot like pay attention to you right now. And I think from there on, she kind of like slithered away. But it's like, dang, they really got a response for everything. I know there has to be a little bit more of a transition. There we go. All these sound bites to use out of context. No. All these sound bites of me not caring about the rainforest. I do care, I do. I just love that I'm going to Brazil right now. It's to burn it. And you want to know why? Because of you. When you think about how those people are like hundreds in debt because of the stupid MLM and are trying their best to make their money by scamming you. Yep, that's another thing. That's a whole nother thing. Learning how to project just the right amount of hostility is kind of a skill. That is a skill that I would like to learn actually. Having just the right amount of hostility without seeming like I'm like a basket case. I'm trying to blend these colors. Blend, blend, blend. Sorry, let me just try to blend this. I think I need to like dig in with the color. I think that's the issue. I should probably say that there is like a somewhat happy ending to that story. It wasn't just like, and that was the last time I talked to her. I think she did eventually figure out that it was an MLM, that it was like a predatory business, and then she did eventually drop out. But just knowing that she was like in it for a while was like, this rough, buddy. That's rough, buddy. Carrying a tactical pen. My favorite was just acting like I'm on my phone and literally ignoring them entirely. That's a good one, actually. In malls where I go alone, I need to pass by an area where lots of sales agents approach people. I would tailgate families or couples so they won't approach me. That's another one. That's another. These are some good strats. That happened to you too? My freshman year, someone from HS called me on my birthday to sell me knives. Oh no. My cousin is part of some MLM selling some stupid, not the essential oils. Oh no. My mom gives me once every while. I hate it so much. Yeah, and the essential oils I keep are in the car toolbox. There was a guy in my space guild that got picked up by a Cutco right out of high school. Cutco. Let's see. It was really weird to watch that MLM stuff happen to kids who have no idea what they're getting into. Scary looking back at it. It is. It's really scary because, well, not. Yes and no. Like it is really scary because it's like it's so predatory. It's just incredibly like predatory to like, especially because they are intentionally like preying on people that are like, fresh out of high school or fresh out of college. I'm trying to get this color. And I think this is a good time to actually hue shift. Shift the hues. Let's do purple. No, let's do a lighter purple. Boy, are they essential. Ignoring people could open you up to getting mugged. Ah, true, true, true. A few years ago, my classmate was trying to get me into their MLM, and during the typhoon that devastated one of our cities, she messaged me. Wait, let me try to mix these colors. And I'll get right back. Because I feel like there's a time limit. Like it dries out. Here we go. Okay. Hey, would you like to donate 1K for a food pack of 3 that will donate to our devastated city once we hit our goal? I told her now my friend is already there handing out food. You can donate to her and the 150K employees you got with you. Imagine 5 pesos could accumulate to hundreds of thousands of pesos that can reach families there today. Man, it's okay, Mayshark. Thank you for sharing. Cutco is the knife. Oh, it's the knife people. Yeah, no worries, Mayshark. No worries. Power move, good. Hope she felt real humble after that. Cults are scary, yeah. Ghosty can tell a thing or two about the cult stuff. Oh no, dang. Yeah, it's scary. It's scary to like get into that kind of stuff. I wasn't actually ignoring them. I was strategically looking at my phone while trying. Yeah, I think that's the move too. Because I remember one time I was like talking to my boss about it. I realized I should have left the white space here, but that's okay. Yeah, I was talking to my boss, and they were like, just whenever you feel like you are in danger, just you can have your AirPod your bear pods, your AirPods on, but don't actually be playing any music. That way, like your surroundings, right? And it sucks that that's a warning that has to be given, but yeah, bear pods. That's what I call them. I call them my bear pods. The bear pods. But it just sucks that we live in a society. We gotta be careful like that. trying to put my markers back. You know what? I want to listen to Kendrick Lamar now. I was listening to Not Like Us on repeat, kind of like how he performed it on repeat. I see dead people. Mustard on my beat. It's also so catchy. I don't know if any of you guys are like into rap or like Kendrick Lamar, but have you guys seen the music video for this? It just came out like a week ago or something, or no, a couple days ago. I want to say audio cut. Oh yeah, I think I was just quiet. I was like intensely trying to put my markers away. There we go. Certified. Wap 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 wap. I just put away the markers that I need. Okay. And it's probably a minor. Okay, let's do this. Ding ding ding. They not like us. They not like us. I'm just gonna go for something pretty simplistic for these curtains. Copic sorting ASMR? Yeah. The time some guy tried soliciting me for donations and then tried starting a fight with you. Try doing the same thing. It only works if they don't want to transgress enough to physically invade your space. Aw, man. There's a pretty wild one that I want to talk about. Like a solicitor, a type of solicitor that's pretty wild to me. I just don't know if it's a regional thing, and if it's so regional that it could dox my location. So I'm actually gonna look it up. Okay, I think so. This seems to be everywhere. Okay, there is a certain cult that does try to solicit in college campuses and a whole bunch of other places. Have any of you guys ever heard of a cult called God the Mother? It's called God the Mother, and like I'm seeing it in like different Reddits, so like Raleigh, Korea, Dallas, Singapore. So it's called God the Mother. It's a cult called God the Mother. I guess I let my guard down since it's right in the heart of New York City, with people around and people. Yeah, it's the bystander effect, right? Where like, you feel safe knowing that there's like people around you, but then when it comes to it, sometimes people don't activate. He a fan, he a fan, he a fan. Hey, 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 run for your life. Hey, 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 run for your life. Hey, 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 hey. Oh, V-ho. Oh, V-ho. No, stab. This way. Stab that way. Are we locked in? Kinda just doing random shapes. So yeah, God the Mother. Looks like it started in Korea. Yeah, okay, so I'll go into my experience with the God the Mother cult. So back in community college, back in junior college, occasionally I would get solicited by these people asking about like, oh, hello, like we want to invite you to our Bible study. Have you ever heard of God the Mother? And if you actually like entertain them, if you don't just say like, no, go away, like then they'll actually like whip out a Bible and, and be like, okay, I want to tell you about God the Mother. It's this idea that like, that there's like a feminine aspect in the Hebrew God, in the God within the Bible. So like they read you through like a couple of verses that kind of like imply that there's like a wife figure or a feminine figure to God, and they just ask you like, oh, what do you think that means, and here's what's like kind of funny is that one they solicited me like multiple times, and one time I actually entertained them because I mentioned this class before. I was taking a class in college called the Bible as English Literature. This is the same class where I had like a very awesome, very open-minded professor who taught me all about like different readings of the Bible, right? So I was taking this class, and then like it is an awesome class. The professor was amazing. I always have to mention that like he is devoutly Christian, but he's also openly gay. So like he would kind of walk us through like his philosophy on that, and like why he can be both at the same time. And yeah, he always just encouraged like different readings of the Bible. Like you can read the Bible in a way that isn't bigoted to other religions, to other people. So love that class so much. So one day and it's a 3-hour class, so he would give us a break. We would go and like get something from the vending machine. As I'm heading on back to the class, I get solicited by this God the Mother person. And this time I'm actually kind of excited because I'm like, oh, cool, you want to talk to me about God the Mother? I did my paper on the androgyny and like, both the masculine and the feminine within like God, using like because the Hebrew God has a lot of different names and titles. And there are some that kind of imply like a feminine God known as like the God of many breasts, essentially. So I bring that up, and then I also ask about like Mary Magdalene because they do bring up the idea that like God had a wife, like the Hebrew God had a wife, had like a consort, and I decided to bring up like, oh, like what do you think about like Mary Magdalene and Jesus? The theory that like Mary Magdalene might have been like a romantic partner to Jesus. The person gave me the dirtiest look. They gave me the dirtiest look, and they were like, no, that's not what I want to talk about. Because, yeah, I did hit them with the, well, actually, I hit them with the, like, oh, you want to talk to me about God the Mother? Let's talk about femininity in the Hebrew God. Let's talk about possibilities of Jesus having a romantic partner. And this person was like, no. Like, and, and I think that was one of the few times where, like, instead of me walking away from a solicitor, they walked away from me. And I was like, sick, I get to go back to class. Let's see. Jehovah's Witnesses used to solicit my house every so often because my dad would chat with them when he was alive. Ah, I see. Well, that's another thing too, is just like having conversations with them and just seeing, what makes them tick, why they're doing the solicitation thing, right? I took one philosophy class in college. In that class, a lady unironically said, "But if you don't believe in God, how do you know not to kill people?" Oh, jeez. And an acquaintance and me and they just looked at each other like, common sense? Exactly. That's what's wild to me is that these people associate like atheism or like not being Christian with like lack of morality, which is like, ooh, brother. Extra haram. Went from 100 to 0 in no time. And that's why I don't trust Christians, because they're looking for an excuse to kill you. Then follow them around telling them about your paper. Yeah, like, wait, where are you going? You guys, do you want to read my paper? I actually wrote about androgyny and like in the Hebrew God and like, gender neutrality. You guys don't want to read my paper? Please read my paper. And they're like running away from me. Uno reverse now, you listen to me. All right, let's color this ottoman. And then we'll decide what to do for the carpet. Actually, I think I want to listen to a specific album. Euphoria is good, but I also want to listen to Damn. Listen to DNA. I got inside my DNA. There's like I got. Hmm. Looks like I should go light to dark. User. We talk about anime because I did watch. Have any of you guys watched the VTuber anime, VTuber Legend? I watched the first episode last night because it essentially went viral. If you guys don't know the synopsis, I don't know if I should spoil it, but it happens within literally the first like couple minutes. So not yet, but it's available in oh yeah. Is it any good? I was tempted to. I liked it at first, but the thing is I don't usually watch comedies. Because I feel like the thing with like comedies is that they age pretty quickly, especially with the time that it takes to animate them. Um some of the jokes that they use can be very relevant when they were animated, but not necessarily now when they air. Does that make sense? A needy streamer and oh, it's called VTuber Legend. Actually, I think I can't spoil it because it's in the title. Like, the full title is I went viral because I left my stream on. Yeah, dated references. All right, give me a second. I'm gonna pause to turn on the light. I don't give a. Data references comedy that relies on a specific time frame. Yeah, so far it seems to be avoiding it. You mean Snoop Dogg? Wait, you're right. I forgot that Snoop Dogg did that. Did you guys hear about that? That like Snoop Dogg, he streams occasionally, but one time he straight up left his stream on for like it was like 9 hours or something, maybe longer. Like he went out somewhere, left the stream on, and the thing is, he's not a VTuber, as far as I know. That would be funny, but as far as I know, he's not a VTuber. So the his camera was just on in his room for like all those 9 hours, and then I think he came back home, and he's like, "Oh, am I still streaming? Oh shit!" And then he just ended stream. That's how I found out he streamed. Yeah, me too. Like sexy. Don't take me out of my element. Breaks the first rule of comedic timing. No, but yeah, it seems to be good so far. So the shtick is that like this person is a VTuber. Um, and then they seem to be very say-so, but then they end stream, but they forget to like actually go offline, and their mic is on the entire time. So she immediately starts looking at her gen mates other streams, and she doesn't. You would assume that that leads to her like talking smack, right? But no, she's watching her gen mates, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, my gen mate Hikaru, she's so cute, she's so cute." And then there's like kind of a viral moment where like it's literally like viral on Twitter where like she's like, "You're so cute, like I'm gonna go into your stream." So and then like her entire audience is like hearing this, but instead of her getting like, you know, like getting attacked on the 2chans or whatever, she's like she's like celebrated. It's like, oh wow, like this is her true self. It was kind of wholesome. It was kind of wholesome because like I'm essentially spoiling the first episode. So if you want to watch it, go ahead and watch it. But I am going to spoil the rest of the first episode, but she doesn't find out because she also starts drinking. She also starts drinking as soon as she like thinks she ends stream. So and you could hear like the pop of her I don't know if it's like a beer or something. It's like a lemon drink. And then she like passes out after a while, and then like when she wakes up, her manager is calling her. Her manager is calling her, and the manager isn't just like, "Oh my god, you're still streaming." They're actually very calm, and they're like, "I need you to listen to what I'm about to say, and I need you to remain calm after I say it, okay? Okay, are you ready? Are you ready? I need you to turn off your stream." That's when she has this moment of like, "Oh my god." So yeah, it's so far pretty well done, I would say. Pretty well done. And they actually they're not animating. Okay, how do I say this? When they show the person behind the VTuber, she looks just like her avatar, including her costume. Even within her own household, and I feel like that's a stylistic choice. I don't think she literally looks like her avatar, and then she's always dressed like that when she streams. I think it's just like an artistic choice, kind of like Oyasumi Poon Poon, where they show the kid as like a little bird thing, but that's not actually what he looks like in universe. Um, so there's that. So that's animated. But when she is VTubing, she's actually using a live 2D rigged model. Like you can tell someone actually like rigged it. Can ruin the immersion. Exactly. It's just like how I'm actually a purple bear wearing wearing a yellow hat and a retro jacket right now. Ignore this, by the way. This is just camera magic. These are actually paws. Okay, let me see if I could finish this off. I'm just gonna be pretty loose with this. Yeah, just gonna keep it pretty loose. Even if it's kind of streaky, I think that's fine. Oh no. Oh, now it's a 3-minute break. Okay. It's time for sports. Now it's actually a 3-minute break. Let's whoever's still in here, you guys want to play some basketball? I think this time I'll join in. Join red. There we go. You guys have 15 seconds to join. If you guys are joining. Otherwise, it's me and Gojikins and Cielo. BRB? Yeah, no problem, Matthew. No problem. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this. Oh, I'm not good at these angles. Okay, what is this? This is oh no, too much. Wait, where's the hoop? Oh, the hoop is above. It's like way above. Okay. So let's do 99. Oh, Goji Kid's already got it. Okay, cool. Okay, where's the new hoop? Where's the new hoop? It's same place. Okay. Oh no. Okay. Let's do. Oh, too much power. It's too much power. Oh, come on. Yeah, please. No, I'm too big. I'm too chunky. Oh, there we go. Loyalty, loyalty, loyalty. Where's this? Oh. Is that like 80? I hit it so hard. Okay. No, no bounce. Oh, you have to go from above. So how? Because I think I saw Gojikins like go in from the bottom, but it didn't count. So you have to like go in from the top. Maybe like this. Oh no, I think. Am I coming back down? Okay. I was like, am I ever gonna come back down? Loyalty. This is kind of a tricky one. If you guys are back from the ad break, we're playing basketball. This is a hard hoop. What the heck? Yeah, how are you supposed to do this? I think you're supposed to definitely go up, but you have to make it so that like when you come back down, I'm being shot. You know what? How about this? I think I'm onto something. You know what? It's hard because if you do like directly 90, especially with my girth, like how chunky my avatar is. Loyalty, loyalty, loyalty. 89.5, does that work? How about 88? I'm so chunky. Yeah, I don't know how to do this one. This is kind of crazy. Like, oh, Gojikin's got it. What was your combination? 110.60? That's crazy. 30 seconds. We can do this, Mayshark. We can do this. I hit the hoop so hard. It's like I got punted. Nice. Blue team won. MVP Gojikins. Nice. You guys won. Good job. Good job. Yeah. And good hustle, Mayshark. Good hustle. All right. Let's just do the floor, and I think that'll be it. What color should the floor be? Maybe this color? Something like this. Yeah, good hustle. While I was working, another thing that I was watching other than anime was I watched Randon's VOD for Duck Detective because I was at Anime Expo. It was actually a nice color. I was at Anime Expo when he was originally playing it, so I can't believe I missed out on the episode where there was a bear and the bear was like kind of a major character. I can't believe it. I need to catch up on the VODs. It was pretty fun. It was pretty fun. The Duck Detective one. He was moaning a lot, but what else is new? And I was for his Signalis ones, I was a little bit in and out, because I was kind of tired from Anime Expo. Still a fun time though. Put a little bit of orange in this too. Samesies. And you know what? This floor is actually carpet, so maybe I should put in a little bit of fluff here and there. I've also just been having a lot of fun, like getting back into my anime arc. I feel like ever since I got into VTubers, I haven't been watching a lot of anime. I don't know if that's true for a lot of y'all. I know that Lando and Connor talked about it in Best in Jest, but for me, I've also like had a bit of a pause. So it's been nice watching anime again. Oh, you know what? Me and Beans, we started watching. Wait, which one of these is lighter? I think it's this one. I try to pick one or two to watch late at night before bed. Yo, same with me and Beans. Like we used to do this thing where we like watched at least one or two episodes of something each night. However, he got way into Overwatch, so like I want to say like November of like 2022, essentially. It was around the time that I got more into Tempest and like VTubers in general, so it was a fair trade off of like, okay, he's spending a lot of time with Overwatch, I'm spending a lot of time watching VTubers, but then like it was at the expense of like, okay, we didn't watch anime anymore. Um, but now we are able to actually watch anime, so we started watching Naruto, which it's fun because I watched up until a certain point as a kid, but I never completed it. He's never watched it before. So there are certain things that are like, oh, everyone knows about the infamous scene with Rock Lee dropping his weights, right? but and he's aware of it, but he has never actually watched it. So it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun. Wow. Bam, bam. I remember syrup sandwiches and syrup sandwiches. Can't believe Connor didn't report the bomb threat. I also watched that episode. That was crazy. That was crazy. I think I then again like it is true like what would you have done in that situation? I don't know what I would have done. I feel like I would have at least told the people I was with, right? If I was there with Beans, I probably would have at least told him. That was such a you guys should watch the latest episode of Best in Jest. That was crazy. My left stroke just went viral. There's levels to it. You and I know. Be humble. Be humble. Sit down. Be humble. Sit down. Be humble. Boruto's dad? Exactly. Can you believe that they made a spin-off of Boruto where it's about his dad? It's a prequel. Oh yeah, Rocky taking off the weights or getting drunk that one time. Yeah, it's like with the for a lot of millennials that was kind of like a super hype core anime memory, right? That and for me it was Goku turning Super Saiyan for the first time. Oh, the Photoshop. Show me something natural, like but with some stretch marks. Okay, there's a little bit of ground underneath Schnackery, so let's do that. Oh no, is this drying out? That Ivy on the dead dog. Hey, be humble. Be humble. Oh no, I used a color that was a little too dark, but it's okay. I just wanted it to be the shadow. You know what? Let's add. There we go. Okay, I think let's put away the pure ref. Catch up on chat. So many AMVs made of that from Boruto's dad. Heck yeah! Like you know what? Let's listen to some Linkin Park. See so many AMVs, so many AMVs to these songs. His dad's history, dang. Rock Lee took off his weights but gained a lot of fanboys and girls. It's true. It's true. Because it starts with one thing. I'm wondering what else to do from this point. Because I kind of like the minimalist approach to these curtains, you know. Because I am not doing the, I do not want to do like the full on design on those curtains. It doesn't seem like it'd be too much, but I don't know. We're going for a little bit of a minimalist approach, right? Which is kind of like my cop out. It's a little bit of a cop out because like I didn't do the trees in the background, the little bird feeder. I kind of wanted to keep it simple, keep it simple, stupid. Ain't got too far. Actually, I should call it soon because I do want to ring fit. So let's see, let's see. Let's put away the pure ref. We'll admire our work. And then I think we'll call it. We can mosh. We are listening to Linkin Park right now. I feel like it's only appropriate. Place for my head. Place for my head. Yeah, there we go. There's our finished Copic work. I might go back and line some of this stuff with ink pen. But otherwise we're good. We have a little Schnack, and then we have a little Gino. He's glaring. Yeah. Well done, thank you. You have new emotes for the mosh? Ooh, okay, okay. Matthew, you're just in time. It's time to mosh. We're pretty much done with this. I'm gonna do some stuff off stream with this, but otherwise we're pretty much good. We're good to go. They look adorable. Thank you, thank you. I'm still very new to Copic markers, but this is fun. This is fun. I like the colors for Gino because he's he's just a little fluffy guy. He's just a little fluffy, silly fluffy guy. And it was fun testing out the new BRB screen with you guys. Testing out the PE. I don't know why it feels so different going from this screen to like this screen. Because I guess there's a lot going on here, but then here it's just like you guys have a whole field to yourself. See, we did so much fundraising for this empty slot of land. Boss fight was so fun. Yeah. It was a lot of fun. So let's do this. Let's go ahead and I just have to fix that transition. I don't like that transition into the room, but whatevs. Let us turn off the webcam. Deactivate. Close that. Stop the Linkin Park. And let's mosh. Where is my browser? Oh, here. So hard and got so far. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. Let's do some moshing music. If there are any newbies in here that want to mosh, just pick an emote and spam it. I'm trying to think of what to listen to. Okay, there's a song that I really like. I did hear that the original composer, not the guy who did the remix, but the original composer did something problematic, but I like the song. So we are going to listen to this one. Yeah, I want to see the new emotes. I want to see the new emotes. Abandoned school. Free range of Babinka. You guys are free ranged. Here we go. It's the Fox's wedding. Alright. You guys ready? Let's mosh. Organic cubs. Oh my god, the taco emote. Why does she have sunglasses? No! Kitty cat's in jail. Oh my god. Outermost Ghost emotes are so cute. Modified emote. Monterey Beam! That's awesome, George. Possum Rave. That's so cool. Ricano Rave. Clara Lick. Giga Cheer. Fleshy Lick. I really like Ghosty's emotes. Those are so cute. George, the one where your cat's in jail. Oh no. He's in jail. Akate. Matthew won the mosh pit. Let's go. Blood for the blood goth. Let's do another one, shall we? Well done. Yeah, we have enough time for another mosh pit. A mod one? Rigged. No, it's not. It's not. Ooh, we got Milky and Ham. And Nyanda. And Vite. We got a lot of people that are on tonight. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, no, it's not. It's not rigged. It's not rigged. Look, one more. No. Mosh pit. There's enough time for one more. There's enough time for one more. Round 3. Fight. See, I lost. It's not rigged. Matthew won round 2. Nice. 2-time winner. Good job. Congrats. Congrats. All right, let's raid into Vite, shall we? So, actually, another thing, I am off tomorrow. I'm usually off on Wednesdays now. We're gonna. Oh, Bad Apple is also really good. The real MVP is HDTQ. Exactly. So Thursday I have a collab with Vite. It's gonna be on his channel, so I'm actually gonna direct you to there now. We're gonna be playing a game called Executive Suite. So that's gonna be happening at 7 p.m. PST, so 30 minutes later than my usual stream time on Thursday. On Thursday. Alright? So we'll see you then. And then I think I also have something on Friday and Saturday, but I already forgot. So I forgot. But yeah, let's go ahead and send you guys over to Vite. All right, outro screen. Thanks for the new PE with you guys. It was really fun. So have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, and I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Bye. Yeah, thanks everyone. Thanks.